Hello. 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 Hang on. There we go. Hello. Testing, testing. Hello. Hello, Mason. The color is randomly selected every time someone joined the chat, because I do not remember your profile being like purple or pink. I know my colors. So how's it going? Oh, fuck, I did do that. Forget to do that. Where is it? Yeah. I remember. So... Forgot I had that tab open. That's why you're pink. Until Housamo works tonight. Oh. It's tonight. It'll be like this. Here we go. Magenta. Wow, big boy color. Oh, I mean, big boy word, whatever. Oh, man. I just woke up from like a very long nap. Okay, I say long, but it was 2 hours. Like, okay, that's a lot of sleep for my standards. No. So, shit. How y'all doing? Oh, no one. Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, else buns. It's just like out of power or like dead. Tablet, I mean. Oh. Yeah. I bought like 5 pounds of Sour Patch. Not Sour Patch. Gummy Jolly Ranchers. That's what I'm eating. It's like $20. Bummer that your tablet died. That shit's expensive. What's up with y'all? Keep talking. Be good. Good for the soul. I had Dominican food the other day. It was actually quite nice. Look, it was like $20 off Amazon. Took a second for it to arrive, but it's all it's candy. I think the real bummer is that words what? It doesn't come in like a resealable bag, so I had to get like 5 fucking Ziploc bags to like make it work. So there's that. You know, I should get game started now. Where is it? Well, I should stop listening to music on my headphone. I'm listening to Carry On My Wayward Son for some. Why the fuck? That's weird. Why didn't it play? Oh, it's opening. Taking out a minute to open, but granted, this is just. Well, we got it. There you go. It's good, but I presume it'll get a finished translation like April 16th or something. That's when the rest of the translation's coming out, because it's when like the Weirdo's getting its next update or whatever the fuck. So. Yeah. Man. Fuck. This one. I'll kill you. Good. This? It is this. Yeah. Well, I was trying to bring up the right thing. Daily. Least. Why the fuck is there 2? That's weird. What? Not sure what's up with that. Right, I forgot his like fucking bottom, because it's honestly a very new side event. Fuck, wow, they haven't even done Oranos's. Then why the fuck? Come on. Here last time. You know, and you're going to find niggas to become idols. Then they find everyone's favorite mini-me. There she is. With her awkward ass hand pose. That's good, girl. Y'all can hear. How's the volume relative to my, well, I can't change the music right now. Fuck. But how is things relative to my voice? Y'all can hear me clearly, right? I mean, I don't know. Someone should have done like a horror stream, but they just fucking ignored it. Like, yeah, whatever. Cool, y'all can hear me. Hold it, you get no advantage. That's good. I don't know what I should do. I should fucking coming snacks right now. I just put one in my mouth. Oh shit. I'm just hearing me chew. Enjoy it. This is an asthma stream now. Hello, Dylan. I was going the opposite direction than where I want to go. Oh, there, I'm an NC. Well, would you like to walk with us for a bit? Pretty familiar with the area, so I know about shortcuts, right? Yeah. Yeah. Certainly, if I know a good way, I'd love to know it. If you find a good way, I'd love to know it. You talk like Grace. I mean, Grace Ashcroft, the stuttering. Glad to see you on board, Echo, and glad to meet you. Yay. Livery guy. Hermes isn't a horse transient. I think you might be getting XXL Luffy confused, because they do have like human. They basically did make male Umas. Ask Echo where she's heading, and they pull away from the bustling streets of Shibuya's commercial district. Reaching a less populated area along with brand new boutiques, you stop before a certain cafe. Oh, it's Shinya's! Wait, did he get her fucking makeover? Good lord, I do not remember it looking this nice. Inside, after orders have been taken, Echo curiously looks around the cafe. While it's always busy, it gets particularly intense around this season. Oh yeah, the horse transient. Oh yeah, Glastian. There we go. Why did I remember his name before you? I don't remember what you're talking about now. Someone gets away with it this time. Some customers come every day, their attention palpable, some find any reason to speak to staff, some clearly begin vying for attention. Valentine's Day, oh right, Shinya, a super popular man. The good boy. The Valentine's Day fast approaching, all of them attempt to get closer to the appeal to the apple of their eyes, Shinya. No, we're not making Tutor anytime soon, because I just don't find Housama's gameplay that engaging. Come on, Housamo, it's not hard. And man, the best update they have released in ages is the auto battle. You just have to play that fucking sliding puzzle the better. Oh, sure, hello, Astral Ogre. Why the fuck did I say that like that? Astrology Dalek. There we go. The staff did their best to let the customers down easy, making sure not to sour their moods. The Mighty seems particularly used to dealing with Shinya's fans and maintaining Astro's laid-back atmosphere. Terramite just got a whatchamacallit, limited unit, a variant, blah, 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 blah. And it was, I don't know, really good. We like her. We like Terramite in this household. Oh, wow. Why do you hang on, is that just what she stands like? Because I've never fucking noticed how awkward it looks. I honestly love the rendering on the jacket and stuff. That shit's peak. Unload, Wiki. Oh, wow. At some point, Echo's gaze has moved from clientele property to Terramite alone. She sounds amazed by who she sees. Yo. So fucking cool. No, that is not her default sprite. Why the fuck is it like that then? Usually she has her arms in front of her. Subjecting you to my bullshit yet again. Look at it. That is the... Oh, hang on. Reload. Yeah, that's her normal sprite. The pose makes more sense, especially for her personality. And just does the arm thing every so often. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway. Is this is always packed. Mighty's really good at this, huh? Do you need to talk to her? Oh no, that's not what I'm here today. Why are you here? That's what I was worried about when I first came to Tokyo. I've been taken care of. I'm better at talking on my own. Sometimes I heard to talk to people I haven't spoken with before or have only just met. When I see Mr. Almighty acting so confident at school and in cafe, I want to be like that too. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, I know how you feel. It's always hard to take that first step. And then she nods and empathizing with how Echo feels. Echo remembers her first love when she had such deep and lasting feelings back home, yet who never acknowledged her back. With the help of this love, a certain event from the summoning of Tokyo. After her summoning of Tokyo allowed her to face the emotions deep inside her. That's what she said! Now she feels jealous as she watches Astro and patrons. Only she thinks she had that kind of initiative in both past and present. Sensing the negative feelings taking over, she shakes them off and tries changing the subject. Where I'm sitting, the manager looks kind of like an idol. To them, he has to be. He looks pretty radiant up there to me, too. Wanna be an idol? You'll notice, but I want to ask. Without her broaching the top, with her broaching the topic, you bring up yours. Actually, there's something we wanted to ask you. See, we just happen to be in the process of producing an idol group. That is fucking event. Like, you're doing a what? Yeah, we're making an idol group. Good. And then she comes in on support, talking about the plan and our project and explaining in detail. Producing an idol group for a finals project? It doesn't sound like something I would be much help with. Hello, Huntran. I don't know. There's no telling until you try. Besides, you're scouted you, right? I suppose. It'll be tough, but I think it'll be a great experience for you. Taking on all sorts of new challenges will help you find your courage. Believe me. About it. Help me and Fuuri. You got an incredible talent buried inside you, and we want to pull it out for all to see. That's, again, what she said. Love your innuendos. In the brief time she has spent with Echo in the cafe, Lananchi pieces together her talent for her tone, her mannerisms, and her expression. This is what she does: find the power for those she speaks with and have hidden within, or fail to notice, and describe the glory to their future holds, drawing out their interest. I do love singing, but can I really handle being an idol? I'll take you to the top. Shoot for it together. Show an awkward expression. Yes, sir, I know you're worried about all this, but you've got to keep your talent at ease. Don't worry, I'm with you. Come on, play your part of the confident producer. Okie dokies. Glashtin. It was Glashtin. Glastyn. Glashtin. I remember the name of the horse. Ugh. Follow Solomon's advice and attempt to soothe Echo's worries. Oh my, I don't know how to say her name. Oh, I know what you're talking about. She's like just added. Thank you, I'll do my best. Oh, how embarrassing speaking like that. Can I pull off singing in front of a crowd? Oh, good lord. Vynamonin. No, that's not. No, Mynoghra. Vynamonin is the dude. It's actually Lansheed's teacher. To explain the outer group itinerary in detail, you part with Echo in front of Asterism. I don't know. I'm literally looking at a research file right now. Thanks, you found us a real diamond. I mean, that's the Husamo's wiki is being the Husamo wiki. Let's make her something special. A star too bright to gaze at, a star too far to reach. Okie dokies. Or umbrella. Transient A transient hailing from the world of the old ones. In Tokyo, she's a fallen noblewoman of no fixed abode. Gone are the days she would probably claim herself the Dark Lady. Like this Annie. Indiscriminately strike up a conversation with every sentient being she encountered. Carefree days of embarked on whimsical adventures, casually deciding to pop up over to that nebula just yonder. Long since past. Where she knew what her cousin and acquaintances had vanished and she herself had fallen from grace, relegated to the status of a former ruler. She evidently adores chatting with intriguing humans while nibbling on a certain special treat. However, in a bygone era from which she came to the realization that these two pleasures, conversation and the indulgence, could neither coexist nor endure. Thus, seeking a different path and a possibility for herself, she crossed the rainbow in Tokyo. She busies herself with self-sustaining, primary industry-based part-time jobs where she goes, including at studying at Cultural Forestry Academy. Furthermore, she is said to have recently established an extracurricular club whimsically titled Humans Are Just So Great Club. She has a fellow member and authority on the field of immortality studies. She spends her days and nights discussing precisely what about humans and how to make them how that makes them utterly so endearing. She has also reportedly spotted hitting it off famously with a fabulously? I think it means fabulously. Certain kindergarten principal as the two share mutual aversion to the unwelcome phenomenon of petrification. Talking about what's his name? Shisha. Fingertips that pluck and draw whatever's close, whatever is desired, whether tangible or intangible, and a parasol that intercepts every ray of light. Denying the very act of shining forth on extreme form, she possesses these two sacred artifacts, yet in essence they are one and the same. Whatever falls on her piercing gaze becomes entranced, its bonds and constraints utterly negated. Ultimately, this power serves to dissolve the boundaries and distances separating the self from others. Directed at light or metaphysical entities, the target is stripped of its spatial velocity, freezing motionless as if turned to stone. Weird. That's a big boy sentence. What the fuck? This is the reason why, in her homeland, Mynoghra was known as the Dark Lady. She lamented this rule, a power that imposes such unilateral immobility, Naru inextricably bound to it. She sought to be just as a formless shadow might seek to inhabit a chosen vessel. Just as an unfettered storm might seek to assume a desired guise. She sought simply to share a pleasant conversation with the fleeting beloved human she held dear. Thus the daughter of the Old Ones, a being of shadow, strides forth her heels clicking amidst the darkness that is both unknown and utterly new. Save for specific loops in which certain conditions are met, she takes no part in the game unfolding within Tokyo. Nor does she ever unleash the ultimate innermost power manifested by her two secret artifacts. That's ominous. Oh. You have a lot of expressions for... That's weird. Yeah, that makes sense. Her fingers are one of her sacred artifacts, so that's why she has like the little circuitry. Honestly, I like her story, and like the ominous hint at the end that there's more to her power than at the end. Power than what's like immediately presentable. Let's make her something special. A star too bright to gaze at, a star too far to reach. I should just bring up every one of the new characters. Fuck it, I can do what I want. I'm moaning. Well, how about we head to the next place? Yay! And she's urging you at the next location in search of idols. Akihabara. You and Luna and Sheed head for Akihabara's Electric Town, Main Street. You picked this one next, huh? Can you tell me why? I hear it's the idol Mecca. That's so in mine. Well, the circuitry pattern is usually used for like when the sacred artifact is someone's body, like Kurogane's arm, stuff like that. Yeah, I know someone else does. Behemoth's mouth. The circuitry is usually used to show like, oh, their sacred artifact is part of their body rather than like an item they're carrying. Really? Well, I look forward to meeting this acquaintance of yours. I bet they're wonderful. Walk along Akihabara's main street, observing the people around you. And Sheed was right. You will see all sorts of idol-looking folks and crowds of idols. Idol otaku rushing to cheer them on. Thanks for them. But you can't swoop in to scout the idols that have finished their performances until you decide to move away from Main Street from now. Soon that hub of learning for creators as Akihabara Academy comes into view, and you notice a familiar-looking transient dragging his feet your way. Huh. That's my favorite. What's wrong with Vapula? You seem down. Slap his belly. Hey. Oh, hey, Fuuri. Been a while. Got something to do in Akihabara? And you're here too. Sorry for sighing. I'm happy to see you, really. Vapula, would you happen to have the same problem I've got? The finals project. Whoa, how'd you get it in one shot? What did you... Oh, wait. You also... Yeah, I forgot you go here too. Man, are you getting Fuuri to help you with your... Fuck, words, fuck you. Man, are you getting Fuuri to help you out with your project? Tell me jealous. I want someone to help me with my project too. Sculpting is pretty tough. Got it. What am I making? Final sculpting, heck, it's already done. Besides, my pride won't let anyone help me out with that. What I'm worried about isn't creating the thing itself, but another aspect of the project. Okay, that's not vague at all. Set another sign as he does. Just don't grow up. Want to get something to eat, dog? Wonder about this guy, maybe we should ask him about his troubles before scouting him. Master, how about... Oh, it's Mickey Mouse, bitch! Hey, Master, how about suggesting a place to sit down, have some tea and cakes, and take your time chatting? Suggesting a break and share the workspace nearby. Now that's a great idea. I'm for it. This is a good encounter. Might as well make use of it. I didn't realize she had a... And she has a halo. Oh, it's the dudes. The boys. I'm so itchy for some fucking reason. Workspace is a place where the creators of Akihabara gather. After heading inside, you greet the usual crowd there. Everything good? Everything's still working on y'all's end, right? Oh, no. So I'm supposed to have an exhibition with some other students back at school. Yeah, huh? Good to know everything's still working. It turns out we've got to hand out tickets and do all the advertising ourselves, and I'm really bad at that. When one of the burgers you bought from in the dining area, Vapula explained what was eating at him. That's funny. While eating, he explained what's eating at him. I feel like there's a better way they could have phrased that with a bit more artistry. Advertising is really important, though. The world out there, stuff like traditional arts and sculpting don't have all that many fans. Oh. An exhibition isn't just a chance to meet fans, but possible patrons as well. Good advertising could increase your chances. The others attempt to persuade Vapula of the importance of marketing, from musicians to both creator and a researcher. Those of Akihabara's guild know all too well how difficult it is to stand out and catch eyes in a city as diverse as Tokyo. Honestly, I really do like Husamo's world building in a lot of ways. Especially for all the different schools, all focused on a different thing. It's honestly really nice. Gives them a clear place to sort each characters and enhance their identity. Yeah, armature, yeah, 2 furries on it. So this is the one I went with. I know, but I'm just happy being able to sculpt and create. Having to learn how to self-promote this late in my studies is just too much. Sure, my demon's nature makes me want to be acknowledged by people, but to go and advertise to people I don't know and have them ignore me? I'll die of shock. Oh. Okay, Gongan, you get along with everyone. Everyone loves you. How about you go and do the advertising for me? I'm begging you. No passing your hello, Dragon King Titus. No passing your problems on to other people. This may be a joint exhibition, but a creator singing into a new genre is always alone. I just want to help you. Where the heck? I wish I was as good at self-promotion as Batham and Bale. Bale? Bingo! Now's our chance, Master. You heard about that just now, right? I know how to train self-promotion. Will sound wild, but... You're right. This is perfect time for an idol debut. Ugh. Took a nap. I should be feeling much better. Man, I gotta stand up. My knee just started hurting like a bastard. You'll be surprised at how much mileage they get out of the different schools they have. Every so often they create a new school, focus on a new topic, and it's just like, well, sure, fuck it. I guess that's a thing people can study. Like, what is the other one? No, not Amduscias. Not Akihabara. It's another school, very similar in nature. Damn it, we were just there. I remember thinking, wow, this is 2 different schools? Nakanow, right, Nakanow Performing Arts, and then Akihabara. Wait, what? Idol? Idol? What are you talking about? This isn't this is reality, and besides, this works! For Vapula can say there's no way he could pull it off. Kunioshi, Heke, and Catoblepis. Catoblepis, yeah, Catoblepis. Name always sounds, I always think I'm like saying it wrong or some shit. Gotta pull it off. Kunioshi, Heke, and Catoblepis simultaneously assert their encouragement. Good for you, good for them. Of course, firefighter, yeah. Singing and dancing all while fluffy, what could be better? I'm not entitled without you on with everything I've got, Vapula. A rivalry between idol trainees or even a forbidden night lesson. What the fuck does that mean? The stories write themselves. You can pull it off, Vapula. Take it from a shipping master. What? Stop being weird. I'm a student transforming into a night on stage. I love the sound of it. Shit. I can't count the Blackface is the only person who said something normal here. The rest of them are wacky. Seeing those shining eyes and hearing those words of affirmation, Vapula's not entirely opposed to the proposition. You really think that? Really? You're not just trying to put me up to something to get inspiration for your next works? I don't really know what idol stuff is all about, but I think you can pull it off. I'm sure they do too. You're just saying that. You're all just saying stuff. Personally, they can say with a straight face. Seriously, but... After a few thoughtful grunts and groans, he turns to you with a resolute look. Well, if everyone's pushing so hard, I think I could stand to give idling a try. Hell yeah! Alright, I'm feeling pumped. Thanks everyone, let's do this. Yay! After calming Vapula down and explaining that what the idol project will actually consist of, you return to Akihabara station. That was pretty intense, friend. Are you sure you want him on our idol team? Vapula's best quality is how likable he is. All the creators love him. Hey, still will become a great idol. It was easy for fans to love. I know it. I know you'll get him there. Yay! Well, how about we head to the next place? Idol groups. There's only one place to go. Shinjuku. The protagonist's hometown. You and Sheed head for the streets around Shinjuku Station. Familiar place. Wow, things here have been going great, so you picked this spot next? I'm gonna go someplace crowded. There's someone I know here, I think. You got connections out here? Well, of course, this is where I live! Look, I go to Shinjuku Academy, it's not that weird. Oh, you got connections here too? Wow, you're known everywhere! Shinjuku's our home field, we can walk around here with our eyes closed. Scouting's gonna be a piece of cake. How about that lovely... Huh? Hey, that pace too brisk. Hold on. They're heading through the ticket gates or towards shops, department stores, and underground arcade. Most people are in a hurry and moving quickly. The ones who do stop are chatting with friends and show nice signs of welcoming intrusion of strangers. So many people to observe. Maybe we should ditch the station. People in Shinjuku probably have their guards up. There's a lot of aggressive and illegal propositions that still happen around here. How about we walk around and keep our eyes open? With this many people around, we're bound to find someone good. Shinjuku's dancings are surprisingly tough, but I'm not giving up. You're with me, right, Master? I mean, I suppose. You followed Sheed all back in a little sunlight and wandered throughout the streets of Shinjuku. Fucking, I just woke up from a nap, so I'm not sleepy at all. I slept for 2 hours and it was very good. I suppose the Nitsu Agama, Sumo. I don't know how to say the rest of that. You follow Sheed and Lananxiao and wander throughout the streets of Shinjuku. Shinjuku has all kinds. Natives showing transients around, a family soothing a tired, crying child, students enjoying the weekend as you're observing them all. Well, regardless of what uniform profile you pick, they're wearing the Shinjuku Academy uniform. They're one of the few people who do. Shinjuku Academy uniform is always one of my like favorite fun facts. It's like it's like so few characters wear it, and it's rarely mentioned. But yes, they do actually have a uniform. Tomte. Oh yeah, you over there. You're looking around, looking really lost. I can show around if you want. Hey, anything dressed like a farmer approaches you, sounding hungry to help out. Tomte from Santa School. Perfect timing. Perfect timing? So you need something? You want to take care of you? Yes. This is what I'm talking about. See? Shinjuku Academy uniform. You rarely see characters wearing it. But they do, in fact, have one. Yeah. Oh, another fun. Oh, let me do that. Oh, shit. Mess it up. Wait a minute, I didn't read this research file. Oh no! Whatever. It's true. Honestly, the whatchamacallit designs, all the uniform designs are actually pretty good. What I wanted to show you was, it's rarely mentioned either, but Ophion is actually wearing the Roppongi Academy uniform. Like mentions one of his alts that this is the school uniform. I think it's the Valentine's. I think it's like the first Valentine's event, the one with Hakumen and not first Valentine's. I think second then Aizen. Yeah, this is the uniform. Ophion's wearing it. Just so strange that that he of all people has school pride. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't end in an hour. That'd be bad. Taking this is a very unique friend of yours. I can't understand that drive to take care of someone. Hi there, I'm Lin and Shi. You have a nice familiarity, you? You're from Tirnanog, aren't you? That I am. My name's Tomte. Go to the Santa School and do farm work during the off-season. Just came from Setagai's Academy's giant farm and stopped... Giant farm? What? Oh, giant farm, as in like a large farm. Stopped off for a nice sweat in the sun on my way back. Probably Akihabara. Probably the school I go to. Akihabara Academy. Just came from Setagai's Academy. Nice sweat in the sun on the way back. You're white. And sense the whiteness from here. What are you all doing in Shinjuku? You don't look like you're out for fun. Got some business here? I don't know how to explain. Oh, hey, if you're going to go into details, how about we step into a cafe? It's pretty cold out. There's a nice place nearby. Yo. Let's go. If I can be of any help, you know I will. You know how crazy that is. No, that was kind of funny. Just like giving us a social character that, well, granted, I suppose it would make sense to give them their associated nationalities. You know, they're based on like their locales. He's assertive as usual. Eeps. Hey, don't leave him behind. Tomte takes your hand and begins walking briskly, leading you into a nearby restaurant. Presumably, it's at least directed towards Tomte. Everyone's favorite white boy. Not sure she would be Scottish. And she and Kate, she. I thought that said frauding. We weren't frauding or warring over something, but we were looking for something. Potential idols. Following an Sheed's introduction, you explain your goals to Tomte. Hello, Pondigator. I do not know cook bosses. Following an Sheed's introduction. Oh, fucking. Tell him you're working towards a limited time idol group debut for the coming Valentine's Day. I can't find anyone around here. You interested in being an idol? Know any good potential idols? Who's fucking cook boss? What does he do? Google it. Cook boss. Good. Close enough. No, comic dubs and stuff. I got it. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. So you're looking for an idol. Got it. Great. What's great? You want to be an idol? Is there a problem with that? I figured I'd be fine to take the job without any special rough conditions. The armor sounds really good. But going off what you just told me, you got a ton of stuff to do by Valentine's Day after you find your idols, right? Hearing what Tomte has to say, you and I Sheed exchange looks. El Dorado. I remember it's correctly, you know. What do you mean? Like as a world? Or you're referring to like... I assume you're not talking about like a band or some shit. You mean like the world of El Dorado. Like taking style telenovela. One of the fucking jokes I remember seeing is just like the protagonist asking like Hombre Tigre. It's like, how come... It's like, you're from El Dorado, an entire Spanish-themed layer of reality. Why the fuck are you the only one who actually speaks Spanish? That's because, I mean, Lin and Shi, well, the funny thing is, Kate Shi is actually written incorrectly. It'd probably be written more like Lin and Shi's is, because it's like it's like a suffix for fairy, like Banshee. It's not, Banshee isn't one word; it's two words. Banshee, Kate Shi, Lin Shi, like cat fairy, woman fairy, like evil fairy. You know what Tomte has to say? You and Lynette exchange looks. It's Gaelic if I'm not Gaelic if I recall. I know it's Gaelic for a fact. I've never heard of someone becoming an idol because they want to be helpful, but I have a feeling you can pull it off. I personally want to respect Tomte's uniqueness and his feelings. What do you think? Tomte would be popular. I need to see that, producer. It'll be fine. Yeah, Kyushi. It literally means dog fairy. I'm dying. Okay, I think we're better. Getting kind of hot here. Oh, yeah. Welcome aboard, Tomte. I get it. It's like you're my don't fucking say that. Be popular idol conduct into me. Don't hold back. Glad to have you on board. We're both looking forward to seeing you shining on stage. Ugh. Dying. Man. Leave on my. Gonna lay somewhere in the Scandinavia. That type. Okay, maybe I'm not fine. God. Glad to have you on board. We're both looking forward to seeing you shine on stage. Whatever. Words. Fuck you. After paying the bill, you watch Tomte's back as he heads to the Santa School dorms. Dash. Fun fact, I learned it's pronounced Katesh because of that fucking Tomb Raider game. I think it was Rise of the Tomb Raider. A surprising offer from a chance encounter. When I listened up. Heck, anything could happen. I'm sure you'll pull it off, Master, especially since you got me with you. Yay. Oh yeah, Amduscias is in this event. We haven't seen him at all yet. Heading back to Shibuya for a bit. Okie dokies. Having found 3 potential idols, you follow Anshi's suggestion to head from Shibuya Station's surroundings. Head for Shibuya Station's surroundings. There he is. Just notice he has like the fucking, like a goat pentagram. It's more like a punk rocker. The busy intersection before the station has a tall building on one corner with a giant screen playing clips of Apollo's latest music video on repeat. Good for him. Lucia stares blankly up at it with while his fingers dance and sways ever so slightly in sync with the beat. I've seen this video so many times and memorized lyrics and dance moves. I know what effects come where. If I could copy it all with ease, I could never be an idol. So what's the point? I still like it all though. No can never be me, but I can still dream. I mean, if that is an event that happens in like the main quest, I haven't like gotten that far, so no, I do not remember that. And why am I still eating gummy snacks? Amduscias has no idea that, in not too far future, he himself will be taking the stage. You're... White woman spotted. Without meeting you today will widely change his way of life. He'd probably speak Latin, but you know. No. It might speak actually. Yeah, he might speak Latin, probably, but he could probably also speak one of the 11 languages. Maybe Arabic, because they do use the term Gehenna rather than hell or something more standard. And if I recall, in Japanese, they use the Islamic version of their names. Using Jabril, Zabnia, fucking, what else was it? What else was it? Oh, fuck, I forgot to click. What are the other angels? Oh, Michael. It's a Mikhail in the Japanese version, if I recall. Huh? You're? Chernobog? Is Chernobog from Aiden? I think he's from Tirnanog. I swear he's from like Tirnanog or some shit. No, he's from Katesh. Yeah. What you watching? Hello. I wasn't watching a thing. I was just spacing out and waiting for the light to change. Yeah. Hang on, is the fucking heat on? It is too hot. I wasn't watching a thing. I was just spacing out waiting for the light to change. Yeah. You know Amduscias? He goes to the same school as me. I'm not gonna know. He's a demon that lets ring sounds that exist. That lets ring sounds that exist not in this world. Much like me, he brings out never mind. Majors in composition, particularly commercial music, and the stuff he makes is just fantastic. Come off it, Lanshi. I don't know the compliments, but your producer achievements blow anything I fold out of the water. Something over the conversation with Amduscias, some smoothing over the conversation with Amduscias, and she nudges it towards the music video on the big screen. Apollo, huh? He's real popular nowadays. Even if you're not interested in idols, it's hard not to keep up with his new songs since they're played everywhere. Fuck. I keep meaning to fucking use my chapstick, but I keep knocking it over. You're probably right about that. This idol stuff's my cup of tea, but your attention, but the attention he gets is always mind-blowing. Fuck, I'm a charger. Ugh. Right? He's at the very top of Tokyo now, right next to Gabriel. Most idol fans around here are thralls to one or the other. I want to see those two fandoms go to war. I want to see them kill each other. I figured you know your stuff, man. Well, me, when it comes to idol songs, I know not much, but it's good to keep up with the industry trends, yeah? I believe that Lanshi has not caught on to his deep love for idols. Amduscias plays along as she speaks of them in mundane, general terms. Fucking. Oh, what would? Well, they'd probably speak. Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. Speak a different dialect of Arabic. Master, is it just me or is something off about how he's acting? He says he doesn't care about idols. But it sounds to me like he's saying one thing and meaning another. If he's hiding something, maybe we should leave him be. No, we should bonk him with our sword. What's that idol music apart? Boop. What doesn't set it apart? Idol songs aren't just lyrics and melody, you know. It's comprehensive combined entertainment. You need the melody to make the idol stand out, the lyrics to enchant the fans, and the performance that brings the two together perfectly. Fucking nerd! At least that's what I learned at school. Not that I care much. As Amduscias speaks of the year's eyes gradually gravitate away from yours. He knows that people are going all to and fro in the street. Shibuya have no interest in him, but their roving gazes distract him from the conversation nonetheless. How about being an idol? What, me? An idol? Yeah. He's an unexpected prospect of being scouted as an idol. Amduscias' eyes light up. Well, light fades and Harvey, and she both managed to spot it. However, I'm ridiculous. Why would I ever do that? The idol on the big screen above is charismatic and lovable. Sunlight radiance casts a deep shadow on Amduscias' heart. Mm-hmm. She's Egyptian because she's not actually Cinderella. She's also based on it's a reference to the fact that the story that inspired Cinderella is also it was Egyptian in nature. Oh, I forget the name of it. But the story that inspired Cinderella is Egyptian in nature. I mean, she's also kind of sort of based on Bennu, an Egyptian deity. The Bennu, the bird. Fucking whatever it is. Yeah, endangered deity associated with a bird. Fucking this thing. Bennu was self-created, being said to have played the role of creation of the world. He said to the Ba, personality among the soul, the sun to get a rod, I've been able to creative actions of Tom. He was said to have flown over the waters of none. Landing on a rock, and they shouldn't call it determine the nature of creation. She was similar to rebirth and therefore associated with Cyrus. Like the Phoenix. And also like which is, and they're using this theme of rebirth together with and linking it back to Cinderella and like becoming a new you, essentially. Sometimes Bennu, he who came into being himself and Lord of Jubilees. Huh. And after referring to believe Bennu periodically knew to himself like the sun was taught to do. His name is related to the Egyptian verb wabin, to rise in brilliance or to shine. Yep. Yeah. Cinderella is a phoenix, but I believe their research file just straight up calls her one. The idol on the big screen above is charismatic and lovable. Shot of heart. The light is long gone from his eyes. It pictures himself who wants to be back in the darkness within. Fucking Gaylord. I mean, didn't you listen to me? I said I wasn't interested in this idol business. I don't want to sing and dance like some floozy. I prefer to sing behind the scenes, making music on my own. Besides, didn't you hear what Lennon Sheet said? Toku's idol role is now all about Apollo and Gabriel at the top. Your group is what? A limited time unit? You're not going to pilfer any of their fans in that short time. I'm going to need you're not even going to get any eyes on you. We're in an age of all-out idol war. You have any idea how many trainees vanished in obscurity right after debuting? How many more on the wings? You can't half-ass this. Fucking nerd. Yeah, Cinderella. Firefighter. She's like closely associated with Red Hood. We're scouting a big, dark-furred, harsh-faced demon like me. I guess you don't know the first thing about idol strategy. Let's turn idol stand around. Seem like you seem to know a lot about idols. No, I don't. This is just what I learned in school. Not anything I picked up on my own time. We're just gonna beat him up. Just beat him up and be like, hey, if we win, you will become an idol. Come on. Fight violence with violence. It'll be fun. No, I didn't get any. I got Van Monen. Yeah, and I didn't go in too deep on this banner. Lucius fires back with a rebuttal, making no attempt to hear you out. We're just going to jump him and drag him to our idol group in chains. It'll be fine. Oh, so shout out to Red Hood being 3 different people and being one of the British people. Yeah. You're Nomad Barghest. Also Turing. Yeah. And don't forget Arthur. Well, Raven. Raven Arthur, or whatever it is. I think he's actually the head of the police. Not police. Firefighters. Raven Arthur. Loves idols more than anyone, wants to be up there on stage with them, but feels too self-conscious to be open about it. So my friend is doing the event is basically a dog boy common writer. Yeah, Kukulane. Something like that. Fucking. I literally pulled up his bullshit just a second ago, so. Gundam. Hailing from the world of Tiernanog as he is a new generation master with a distinct canine persona. On growth, her pack mate with a master legendary watchdog one hailed as once of a kind. He was bound by secret prohibition. He went as a geist. As a result, he was forbidden, albeit for a long time, from experiencing joys of human youth and transforming into something even more dog-like than a dog itself. In the state, Kukulane seeks Dompi, master relation commander, one of treats. In Tokyo, he reportedly operates as a video streamer, embracing his identity as a K-style hero. Maintains an open stance toward real-life romance, meaning he is open to dating fans as he patiently waits his fated Dompi. What the fuck does that mean? Agreed to become the pet of the Agents Guild, as they offer him the absolute best environment to search for his Dompi. Consequently, despite being a streamer, his true identity beneath the mask remains heavily obscured through layers of information manipulation. As it goes backlash to transforming into his masked hero's form, he occasionally suffers from a twisting fit, significantly referred to as being what the fuck? These episodes can be resolved by a single specific command or fully immersing himself in his canine persona. Due to his excessively sunny disposition, a certain incompatibility regarding respected rules, he is viewed with some trepidation by a certain individual within the guild. What guild? The Agents. Guessing Koshe. He is viewed with some trepidation. Kukulane remains completely unbothered by this. While he has opened the idea of master owning multiple pets, he draws a line at a single dog and won't master of his own. Absence of Agent's commands and is away from the world, he refuses to ever trace master, as he ever earned seal approval from a member of the tea ceremony club. One shot, one dog. Dog man. Sacred artifact is a throwing spear bestowed on by his master of the land of shadows. The fucking Shadow Realm, Merrick? Oh my gosh! When a sheath at his waist, well, transforms to Reestro mode, a state that guarantees elimination of any targets. It is hand that scatters the curse of death. The very embodiment of this swirling murderous intent. On the battlefield of old, it was spoken of all unknown as mere epithets, deeming those names insufficiently cute. Gestured to one-shot Wanko? What? Ain't that, however, never caught on. The reason? Every opponent he's facing only ended up in a state where they no longer capable of spreading name to others. Spirit possessed the power to warp not only his form, but also the very bones, or their structural equivalent. When foes it pierces, it can split in countless fragments, raining down like a shower of arrows. Upon impact, multitudes of thorns erupt from Jesus! Silent hero, the steadily edge of his ultimate rules doesn't come to lives not only of enemies standing in his path, but also of the ones he held dear. It is precisely the reason why he clings so steadfastly to the case, vow akin to a curse. Thanks to the case, he has sworn he alone is exempt from the spear's death curse, so it made solely for Dompe. In his homeland, there is but one exception, stopped uncle. Perhaps his very dream experiencing a vibrant, youthful school life at the academies, a trait he inherited from his uncle. Yep, he has a fucking Kamen Rider belt. And Sheen! All that. Yeah, he does have human and dog ears. Just can hear 4 times as good. Honestly, I don't really vibe with Kukulane. He's probably the character I'm least interested in on the current beaner. The heart's so divided, how could he dare step into the idle world? All this passion and conflict is picked up by Lan Sheet as she listens to your conversations. I'm sorry, Amduscias, we don't intend to force you into anything. Fuck that, I do! Square up, bitch! But I do know that Fuuri believes in you and that you could really help with our project. So I let myself believe you would agree to help. You could manage your kindness and hear us out, even as angry as you were. But if I'm being honest, Amduscias, you have a little sense that no one else does. A wonderful talent that can shine even brighter than it does now. That's what I see in you. And Sheet's heartfelt words give Amduscias pause, and she does not let the chance slide. I won't say if your choice is right, but what I will say is that I know you is that you know my skills as a producer, Amduscias. I sure do. You're a regular celebrity back at school. Hell, you're the reason some even enrolled. Well, I believe in the talent that... Fuck, what? Well, I believe in the talent that made me see Fuuri's potential. How about you, Amduscias? I dropped something. Not sure what, though. There's no response to that bright smile of hers. Don't let them gawk at you. All I can ask is that you believe. Next top model. Something like that. I didn't think I'd be showing such a pie in the sky when I got up this morning. But alright, I'm going to try and be a big idol because I want to, okay? I'm not going to try and be a big idol because I want to, okay? Just helping land she with her project. They're pretty similar, so I know where you're coming from. Well, thanks, Amduscias. Thanks for hearing them out. Yay. You and she explain that you'll send him to the details another day. Amduscias stands and watches the two of you leave. Things get real behind the wheel. Wow, was he fucking so grim about it? He looks up at the repeating idol video on the screen with a joyful smile and feeling of uncertainty. Choices: take a bold step forward and try to become what you always wanted to be, or convince yourself it's out of reach and save yourself the pain of failure. Tokyo allows one to make either choice freely, and Amduscias has always chosen the latter. However, someone like me really pull off being an idol? It's like his quiver, it's the kind of choice he's used to making. And you said you believed in me, are you serious? Meanwhile, Yuna and Sheed have left Shibuya and returned to Shinjuku. Once at the station, she begins to talk excitedly. Oh man, I'm gonna need to refill my sippy juice soon. It's almost out, and I refilled it literally before stream started. And stop doing that. Thanks so much. I think we can make an idol unit with these four. Yay! I think what you had to say really got through to them. Let's keep up that energy and encourage the others too. They'll need it. We're about to embark on a road filled with smiles and tears known as idol training. Let's go! Training time! We're at the starting line, huh? Yeah, starting now, you and the idol are going to be growing on the way to your debut. Place, dates, and teachers for idol training have already been arranged by the school. Let's let the unit know and start that when everyone's ready. That's it for the day. Thanks again. Bye. And she sees you off and you return to your dorm. All the while reflecting on the conversation out of those who scattered along the way and mulling over the hopes each of you brings with them. Whoa. What the fuck are we now? Saying you'll be out for a few days for idol training. Once back in the dorm, explain things to Mynoghra, your guardian. Oh, hey Dad. Said Vapula, we'd have to set Vapula on fire. Yeah. Sorry Vapula, but you're not Twinkie enough. And you, Amduscias, get off the carotene. So the producer, are you? I never know what you'll get up to next. You were told to give me this paper? Short-term contract of cooperation knocking out Performing Arts Academy, huh? Generally gets the job done when it wants to. Yeah, never mind. And the thing of it, the school receives some form of communication earlier. I'll give it a proper check later. Anyway, don't worry about classes and do your best out there. I'm sure you can pull it off. Oh yeah! Woohoo! Great master, thanks, yeah. Oh right, you can actually, I forgot, Mynoghra can just straight up see Salomon. This is all what I can do for you. Praying any bit goes over well. And then she gives you, to get my run a date for idol training to begin. The day soon arrives. You head to the agreed upon spot to meet up with the idols. Wow. There, everyone learns what training will consist of. Idol training camp in another world? Alright, get on the spaceship. We're going to Mars. Anyway, these guy idols east. Well, BRB. I gotta go refill my sippy juice. We can find a snack that's not fucking gummy. We had worse songs playing in Housamo. So I'll vibe with this one. It gets to work interviewing a legendary idol group. Idol Apollo's passionate fans. Oh. Right, I forgot Apollo's in this. It's like a main character. Amduscias Hornadaro, yeah, because he's a furry. It'd be very, it wasn't the road, it'd be very distinct having a fucking furry demon as an idol, so, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, BRB. I'm back. Oh, I go square jaw, short top haircut. I mean, I suppose. After a concert, the media gets to work with interviewing legendary idol Apollo's passionate fans. That's what their fave thing about their fave idol is. They all volunteer answers. It's gotta be concrete. It's gotta be the concerts. See, Apollo, he calls us, polite. His polites. What? Lights? Wait, is that a word I don't know? Oh, I'm guessing it's a name. Well, polities. Huh. Friend of this. Okay. Huh. Okay. These concerts are his proclamations, and just being able to see Apollo in person is the best. Anyone would want to be his fan after hearing him sing live. He responds to us a bunch too, like when he pointed right at me, and I just wanted to melt. Oh. After interviewing the Finns, his polities, as they called, the reporter goes to see Apollo's concert strictly for work. The venue called the Temple by fans, packed with concertgoers, and spoken mood of the audience has no exit until the concert is over. Singing and dancing are as good as they say, melodies fit the performer perfectly. Is it really anything to get that obsessed with, though? Having encountered many artists to this date, the reporter cannot help look at Apollo with some confusion. Skilled performance artists certainly at the top idol level, but the reporter is at a loss to find any spark unique to Apollo. It is a short-lived heat, a passion that cannot last, common feature of idols, perhaps a defining one, yet just as begins to think that. These are showing up for my day, my dear polities. Hear my proclamation, get hyped. Apollo, polities. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I literally just saw art of someone drew, like, I don't know, shipping art of someone drew of Otohime and Yamasachiko. A bright light pierces through his forehead. Porter feels himself wrapped in the warmth of the sun. When the light dies down and his vision finally returns, surroundings have changed. Bruh. But where am I? What the guns are? Why am I in Apollo's dressing room? Hey, great to see you again. Thanks for always being such a big help. It's been, what, a year since we've known each other now? Couldn't have come this far without you cheering me on. Let me take this moment to show you just how great. What the fuck? Oh no! Oh god, Apollo! Ah! Though the reporter has been watching the stage at the cool appraising eye, now he's listening to someone to calm, cheering him loud and louder, very passionate than the other. Being all without seeing the bright sunlight is the truth, which he himself experienced the future. Olympus, there's a faith in the story of Cassandra, how Apollo gave vision of the future to one who passionately loved him. That is not all, however. It's fucking bouncing, vibrating. Yeesh, what a pain. There's also problems with the intensity of his love, and these visions would suddenly dry up. The concert ends, and Apollo encroaches his staff in the wings. Good job, everyone. What's up, manager? No gig for me? Alright, but let it wait till after I sing my fans off. I'll find you in the dressing room after. The way he carries himself for everyone is that of a flawless idol, perfect from every angle. As if Apollo knew from the very beginning exactly how the audience would expect the top idol to act. Spoopy. Ugh. I've complained about it before, but I do not like the green. Ah, bumped my elbow on my desk. Ah. Idle training camp in another world? Someplace dang expensive? Idle trainees are here with unexpected news after introducing themselves to each other. Now we're talking. They're all about training camp. Never forget the contrast I keep seeing on back behind the idol. A bunch of idols confident and passionate, aiming to be the top of their game, and their pride takes a hit in the camp, so they really lock in it. Nerd. Realizing how passionate he's getting, Amduscias abruptly pauses to shake it all off. Oh, training camp on? Not that I know about what that entails. Those two. Who are married? With the Hime and Amasachihiko? Yunlin and she. Explain it. And she. Explain everything. Everything to the trainees. There's plenty of practice to do in Tokyo, but they're all booked up all the time. So our school has provided a location with real emotional impact for students for their abuse. What every hopeful top idol needs is to hold their passion and then... Actually, Fuuri, this is your task to do. Anyway, the place we're about to go is somewhere they finally found yesterday and managed to buy. So I really wasn't able to tell you beforehand. It's surprising, huh? There's no need to worry, though. I think you'll all like it. Yay! Managed to buy? Wait, for us? Just how much money does your school have? A lot, evidently. They apparently work closely with producers, so I imagine they get a cut of all the... basically everything that gets produced in Tokyo. Under Gale Raverice. And imagine talking common writer stuff right now. Alumni in showbiz and their agencies donate crazy amounts of money to the school. Something about securing future talent. They invest a lot in the plans that show promise. I mean, we have promise? More reason to do our best in this practice. Expectations? I don't know if I can meet them. I'm a little nervous. I love her expressions. That was one of my favorites, just for her expressions. That stance may be whack, but your fit slays. We like you. Lenon's melodic voice and mouth like Simon from the group as she announces your unexpected destination. Alright, producer. Oh, you showed trains where they'll be staying, which is where? Let's hit the station, everyone. Find yourself on one of the mountains of Tokyo, shifted from a road collision. This appears to be a village consisting of houses with thatched roofs. Hello there! No one's here. Huh. I thought these were a bunch of old houses in the country, but they seem more like one models. Artificial, you know? And sheet is like the... Is this like a set for something? Right on the money. I figured there'd be another knocking out student be able to tell. Containers used to own this lot. They used it for a film that took place in the land of Waha, period appropriate looking houses and all. Changed owners, but the set's still here all the same. Which houses? I like the mood here. I don't know the houses. Well, does that mean we'll be living here for a while? Seriously? For a training camp would be a little rough, but there's not a convenience store, burger shop anywhere in sight. Just like in that show the guy I talked about watched. It wasn't an old village, but idle trainees would split into groups and train in a temple. Lucius has the right of it, but you won't be competing. You'll be helping each other out as a team. Yay! Oh. Huh. Is that like a... What the hell is that, actually? The fucking... Is that like a music note pin on her, like, sweater? Yeah, I guess it's just a sweater. Sweatshirt? We eat together, practice together, and get closer. Don't worry though, the rooms will be separate. Nice. The big house in front of us is going to be a lesson studio, but over there will be your lodging. Staff will take care of your meals and necessities, so you can each focus on your lessons. Oh, that's nice. Hey, where's the sauna? We need a nice sweat and cold bath to wipe out the day's exhaustion. Good for you. Leave the filming to me. Got it. Go ahead. Yeah. Hey, hold it. I don't be grinning like you tell me on camera. Image is really important tonight, producer. When I take offstage shots, at least wait till we're in the lesson studio. So what are you gonna do to train then? That's a good idea. That's a good question, Echo. Actually, yeah, you bring up a point. Even her like headphones are music notes. I also got like a music script behind her. Music script, I don't know. I think that's a score, actually, not a music script. That's the word. I never noticed that she has a halo, like she's an angel. I'll let the producer tell you all about that. Take it away. Okie dokie. He'll explain life and training will be like for your trainees. First of all, the practical side lessons will start with songs, dancing, and particular movements for the songs during concerts. Then the trainees will learn how to think and act like idols till their careers as idols only for a short while. Mindset is important. Well, with that, let's do our best. Read the memo, you're prepared. Thanks, now I'll introduce you all to your trainers. I want to get a great grasp of the basics of singing and dancing. If you do, you can master any song. Then Sheed fetches trainers from one of the houses. Van Monen and, Amduscias. Oh, it's me, Mr. Van Monen. It's very, you know, it was entirely by, like, fucking random chance that I decided to do this event. I had no idea Van Monen would also be in this. I didn't even expect it to tie into, like, the fucking banner. So, good on me. I'm lucky boy. Van Monen, and she sure brought someone terrific. I don't know what Iron Gotchard is. Whiplash. I know that. I know of that movie, but I haven't watched it. Mr. Van Monen? Lucius, do you know him? I don't ever. He's our school's music lecturer, a professional band musician too, still active. Thanks for the introduction. That's me, Van Monen, master debut maker and legendary musician. No one's better at making debuts than me. Let me tell you, heck, I was in the womb for hundreds of years before debuting it. What? And now I've descended all the way to Nakano Academy to request my people and she will be ready for some real learning, kids. What have you here? Band musician that big? Wait, you didn't know? Working in a band is all about stamina and performing is all about strength. That's why I made myself buff. Van Monen is the teacher who gave me this assignment and said he'd at least help with training the idols. He's a colleague of mine in the showbiz, after all. As my other colleague, we have Amduscias. Yay! That's good. It's me, Amduscias. You know me, producer. What is he? Friends for life. Self-professed friend of my sister. Excuse me? What's the big idea? Pretending we don't know each other. Me, you, big sis, we all get along. Like, really great. So, like, is it true you're here to help out? Well, let me help out too. Yeah. Amduscias steps up to you and whispers something in your ear. You smile on the lips. She kept going to me. She goes, well, like, won't big sis be happy? You got me helping you out, so let's make this huge. Alright, do the dance lessons to me. I'm gonna make this like the idol unit with the most immaculate vibes ever. They're both fantastic artists in their own right. Everyone and I know you'll have so much to learn from them. super suits and less racism. But the racism is integral to Full Metal Alchemist. No, Full Metal Alchemist without the racism, it's not a Full Metal Alchemist in my book. Hey, he's just for getting acquainted. There are a few other assistants. I'll introduce them at lesson time. Sounds like we won't have lessons today then. Is there something else to do? There is, but first Bruce has something to let you all know. That being? Amduscias come out. I'm gay! And she hands you the conversation baton again. You try to remember the plan. The little baton? I hope it is. I'll bonk someone on the head with it. A special guest. I'll introduce your rival. What was it again? Well, it'll be great if that's the case after all the lessons are done. Let us introduce our special guest, an example you'll be chasing after. Special guest? That's right, today's hottest idol and the peak performer of Olympus, Apollo himself, is joining our training camp. Apollo? Heck, even I've heard of him. The Admiral talking to Akihabara won't shut up about the guy. What, Apollo? Legendary archer? I just can't believe I'd hear his name even here in Tokyo. Oh, wow, yeah. You would know him, actually. Alright, I got some Olympus. Have you met him then? Not at all. Likes me. I never meet the acquaintance of someone so auspicious. Never make the acquaintance of someone so auspicious. Heard he's had a relation with another nymph, but I could never bring that up myself. And these cannot hide their surprise at hearing the name of an artist they all know. Particularly Amduscias, who watches music videos with obsessive fervor on the daily. Some stands are looking completely stunned. Seriously? We get to meet the top idol in the flesh? Gabriel would fight you if she heard that. I mean, yeah, that'd honestly be very fitting. Get him involved in like one of those sports themed events. Have him do an archery contest or some shit. I think his meteoric rise makes him the perfect person to learn from. I wasn't joking about the fucking bow archery thing. That just fits. Oh, Gabriel thing. Yeah, I want to see them get into a fist fight. World star, as they say. Let's give him a round of applause, everyone. Okay, Mr. Manager, we're ready to receive him. And then she pie for. Oh boy, what flavor is it? Pie flavor. And she can contact Paul's manager over the radio. Then welcome a special guest with the trainees. Whoa. Brown man. What? Jet Black Limousine stands out as a slowly pulls in the lane of Wask Village. Manager and security exit the car first, roll out the red carpet with the boys promptly straps onto. Wow. Talk about being out on the sticks. Oh, so you're the trainees. Oh yeah, name's Apollo. Nice to meet you. Oh gosh, it's Polly. You look tired. Feeling okay? No need to be all nice. I don't need any of that. This is what I normally like. You in showbiz? The faster you learn that, the better. Hey, the cameras aren't on, right? Oh yeah, you know you're supposed to tell me before they go on, right? Of course, it's all in the contract. I really intend to announce beforehand when filming happens when you're around. Okay, good stuff. I always easy to work with NP. Cool. And I'm not under any obligation to big you all up, right? The moment Apollo steps in front of you, the sharp look in his eyes immediately begins to grow dull. Boredom and evil. Oh, he's such a good boy. We love him. I find Apollo much more interesting from this angle than the one they initially presented at the start of this event. Looks like he can't be bothered to stand. He plops down with a complete lack of decorum on the red carpet laid out by his attendants. Just me, or is he totally different? Is it just me, or is he totally different from when he's on screen, like in concerts and shows and stuff? That's Lord Apollo. He seems completely different from how people described him back home. Well, it's pretty common for celebrities to create characters they act out for their audience, and Alice Buck and Akihabara cover stuff like that on his channel. Yeah, that does sound like something to do. Yeah, I've heard the idol industry is pretty much the same, so why would Apollo be any different? Amduscias nods sadly in response to Vapula's statement as the trainees whisper among themselves. LNMP, Fuuri, today was just like a quick meetup, right? Getting acquainted, yeah, because I just want to go home. Bed's calling me. Can you stay a little longer, Apollo? The trains are just about to start. Please for me too. It's melting with the carpet. Get you cold if you sleep there. You're just LNMP's disciple. I don't gotta take no mouthing off from you. That's what I'd say to someone else, but you're brave. Treat me like a kid. I like interesting types like you. Okay, since I'm liking this disciple of LNMP's here, I'll grab a little motivation to stick around and some more. What the fuck? Your enemy. I was like, what the fuck is the exile from Olympus? Because they're dealing with Apollo. Your enemy. Oh, man. Huh. Huh. Following a lazy stretch, Apollo abruptly leaps up and calls out the trees, looking like he's all business. Ugh, so shiny. Alright, start with the weights. Top Olympian Idol Apollo at your service. One of Apollo's managers, or caretakers as they call it, when he taps at his phone to play some music. It was Lenan's idea. Lenan's idea for me to be here so you can watch and learn from real Idol up close. Hello, Perseus. In return, since I'm helping out with your lessons, you'll be filming a show with me. Documentary all about the interaction between me and the top and all of you hoping to debut. It'll be a hit with the audience. All this is in the contract, your standard give and take, but I'm Apollo, light of heaven. I can't leave you with a simple business transaction. But I've got a wonderful award for you all waiting for when you make it to the finish line. During the time their main caterer has gone to limousine and returned with 4 costume panels. Are those? So bright, so shiny. Ugh. So cute. Debut costumes for all of you, made by first-rate designer. I even got the image, an image CG for you here. Going to wear these, and we're going to get stand. I'm surprised they didn't make a offhand mention at Arachne being the designer, because that seems like something they do. Going to wear these, and we're going to stand on stage together. What you think? Pretty exciting. Got all fired up. Now, power up those skills in this training camp. Let's aim for the shining stars together. Oh, shining stage together, but sure. The BGM and Apollo's speech end perfectly in sync as he strikes a pose, pointing toward an imaginary stage. Look at, wow, look at that aura. It's like he's shining. That's one of the 12 Olympians that captivated so many back home. Yeah, I couldn't take my eyes off him. It's like his voice demanded our attention. What for working hard? I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas. I'm gonna be a good boy and put the effort in. That's the top idol. He's got that pro backbone. I could unsee him lounging. It does sound like something she would say. Yeah, Arachne is a bit of a dick at times. They made sure there would be no fans in the scene. The man's to be informed ahead of time. And he's filming, all to fully perform as an idol. Also, he keep his audience enchanted and have his fans see the Apollo that lives in their dreams. Such problems are natural for any idol, but it really is something to see how someone top does things. I'm learning a lot. I just noticed he's wearing a fucking dog collar and leash, just straight up. I should have said I'm a fan from the start, but now that I'm seeing him acting so lazy. No, forget I saw anything in Burn Idol Apollo into my mind. I mean, hey. I had something covered, enlightening in mind, but nah. Trainees are utterly spellbound by Apollo's demeanor. It's as if he's performing on a stage. Singing to bring them back to reality, and she claps her hands and refocuses the conversation. Understand how you all feel. Your anticipation and passion over the future have you all glowing with excitement. And I'd love to be able to tell you that you should all start right away, but first we need to create our lesson studio. Alright, we have to clean up. Construction work time! Don't worry, producer, it's nothing that crazy. Read over the documents I gave you again. In other words, this place has been abandoned since the last filming, so it's a complete mess? Precisely, Vapula. We're going to reduce the building. Gee, I wish I wasn't right. Produce sounds nice, but it really means they're doing a huge cleanup, doesn't it? I don't dislike cleaning. It's really nice to see things that all spick and span. I love cleaning. I'll make it as spotless as Santa School. They did this on the show, too. That's what my friend told me. It sounds fun. I just really feel like I'm training to be an idol. I like that motivation. I'm not going to fall behind either. Let's make our training camp shine. Yeah! Yeah, I think that's about enough effort for now. Good luck with the rest. Take care, takers. Carry me to the car. Huh? Good luck with that shit. Said, yeah, let's all work together. It's what I'm saying to you. Not me, though. What the fuck are we fighting? I'm guessing more of the like fucking dust or grime slimes, whatever the fuck they're called. Hey, yeah, I think that's enough effort for now. Good luck with the rest. Take care, take care, in the car. Huh? Right after his rousing speech, trainees, Apollo completely losing motivation, is carried off by his caretakers into the limousine. The trainees watch in stunned silence as Lan and Shi chases after him. Well, go girl, go! All that about Apollo might actually be exhausted. Oh, really? Sounds like we really do need a sauna here. I'll get right to it. Huh? We can do that later? I mean, if you can build a sauna, that'd be fucking sick, bro. Well, groundwork like cleaning usually falls to newbies and those low rank in the pecking order, so yeah. And so of course I can, I mean, I suppose. Let's leave Apollo to Lan and Shi and do the cleaning ourselves. Me, I'm used to doing backstage work. Following Amduscias' lead, you and trainees head into the largest house on the old set. Well, we're just here. I think that we can do, I think that we don't know each other well to do each other well yet, so maybe it would be a good idea to talk while we clean, ask each other questions that come to mind. Great idea, Echo. I'm for it. How about you all? No problem, right? I don't mind, but gosh, Tomte, when I look at you, I remember a certain friend. It's everyone back in my guild. Really? There's someone like me in Akihabara? Well, I'd love to meet them. Introduce us when the training camp is over. Which brings me to my question, Vapula. You answered the scouting call because you want to be an idol, right? Not really. Sorry to anyone hears after that, but I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off. Then my grill might said I definitely could, so I decided to take a deep breath and just jump in. Really? Hey, me too. I thought there was no way I could be an idol myself. So I'm more or less here because Fuuri and she asked me to, basically. That's so strange because I'm almost the exact same story. I don't think I could be an idol either. So I had to repay the person who believed in my power, so here I am. Wait, so all three of you ended up here basically the same way? Not you, Tomte. You seem a lot more idolish than me. I don't know about that, but I was just really happy if Fuuri asked for my help. So you don't make the perfect group. I get all my good idols. I think being the producer might be a lot harder than being the idol. So I'm really impressed with you. I'll do my best, be as loud as I can.
So cute.
Lori's fade of the conversation, the trainees gradually grow more relaxed.
By the way, no one uses this house, right? Feels like there should be a lot more dust.
Yeah, you're right. Not much is built up. Hell, the shared space back in Akihabara is way dustier. I hear that. I've seen rooms back in Santa School that are in worse shape than this. I wonder, maybe the school gave it a once-over when they bought it?
Oh.
Conflict abounds. The trainees chatter amongst themselves as they clean the room with supplies and staff handed them. They remove the sliding doors, dividing up the Japanese rooms, and move the most furniture into the closet.
Nice.
But in the middle of creating their lesson space, Echo lets out a sudden scream.
Oh no.
How did you see something move just now? It ran from the corner of that room. See a bug or something? You do scare easy. Echo.
Sorry, but I saw what I saw. No, people don't live here. Maybe animals do, or something else.
And would deny the possibility, the group grows pale. With their venomous creatures, fierce beasts, completely unknown life forms.
Let us beat them up, call it a day. It's what we do here.
Well, house is nothing special about it. Take them to sense their air in the eyes of all.
I get it now. They just want to scare us with some trick they've set up, right? The whole letting us know beforehand about filming was a lie. They got cameras hidden here and here. Yeah.
Is there any point to doing that during an idol training camp? Wait, they did say something about making a documentary. Let's look around, Echo. Can you tell us again about what you saw?
Whoa.
Echo says she thought she saw something crawling quickly from the corner of the dark corridor of the closet room. Closest room. Closet room? What the fuck? Closest. Jeez. Following her description, Tomte slips in the room through a slightly ajar door with Santa's stealth skills.
Blip, 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 oh, blip.
Blip. Ah! I'm getting jumped! What was that? And Tomte's intrusion this time shudders and lets out a piercing shriek. And they dash out in surprise, joining you and the others. Is it really a trick to surprise us, right? It's totally called it. Say it so, come on. You're right that there was a surprise waiting, but there's no telling if the staff set up a slime or not. Guess it moved in, huh? Just like that old inn. Wow. Oh, that's a lot more than a slime. Following Tomte's footsteps, the slime bursts out of the room where it's hiding. Other slimes are active with screech, crawling on the ceilings, cleaning. Oh, wow. Ugh, why are there so many of them? Is this house a slime nest?
Probably.
Ew, gross. Like this split. Ew. No, many slimes think we're invading their home? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They probably thought we were destroying their territory when we came cleaning up the place. In that case, you should just sit down and talk to them. An explanation of what's going on. I'm sure we'll... I don't think they want to talk. I'm saying, I get where you're coming from, but we're not going to be able to talk our way out of this one. Might be all rigged, but we got no choice. Feed some sense in these slimes. Violence time, woo. Auto battle, do your thing. It's so nice. God, I love you, auto battle. Just moving the Magnus up one phase at a time. Fuck yeah.
温度はちょうどいいか？俺にもっとお世話できることはないか？
I didn't expect idle training to leave me dirty and dusty. Did I technically hit the fucking thing? Log. Wow. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Somehow these slimes are moving. Oh no. Let's get out of this house. There's an idea under my tree, but we should get away from the slimes either way. Bet the slimes are just going to chase after us. Nope, we'll be fine unless I'm mistaken, that is.
Let's get out of here. I've never actually done Tomte's Christmas event. This is my first time seeing the character at all. Doesn't show up often in things, to be frank. Slimes have been dogging you, and the Chinese since you encounter, pursuing you all throughout the house. And once you make it to the front door, they come to the full halt, go creeping back into hiding floors and ceiling, creeping back into hiding in the floors and ceilings. Why is it so much easier to read a fucking research file than the actual game? Wait, what? The slime's just up and left. Hey, she's back. What's wrong, producer? Has the lesson studio been cleaned up already? And she returns just in time to see your group box scurrying out of the house and listen to the explanation of what happened. We've got slimes. What slimes? At the very least, I didn't set anything like that up. Okay, seems like those slimes are stray transients that ended up living here, huh? So they definitely thought we were invading their home. It's rude. I think so too. Those slimes moved in when this land was changing hands. I feel bad about chasing them out of their home, even if we need it for a training camp. Something like this has happened back home. It just makes the worst. That just makes it worse to me. Oh. There's a fairy in the world of Tirnanog. Don't call yourself like that. Don't call yourself a fairy, Tomte. Have some dignity. Say you're queer or something like that. Tomte worked as a farmhand in a freezing land. To those who with good etiquette, he would be nice, kind, and helpful. To those who acted scornfully, he would play naughty and pulling tricks and mischief. Oh, Chad, have you seen the final episode of Jujutsu Kaisen season? The Sendai sweep. Those with good etiquette, he would play. Oh. This is how many farmers wish for him to act, so this is how he lived. Yet in time, he lost his place, his home. No one sought his aid anymore or wish for his blessings or torments. Oh no. Leave this one to me, producer. I want to try out that thing I just thought up. Okay, go ahead. I have ideas myself. Hey there, sorry to let myself in on you twice. Somebody steps to the door with buckets in hand, loudly announcing his presence. Cool. To his eyes, the house looks vacant, no slimes in sight. He works in the corridor, heading to where he first encountered them. On the way, he comes across a slime that's still knocked out. So he lays the buckets down on the floor and sits down next to them. I have a feeling the reason this house isn't all that dust is because you've been keeping it all clean, right? See, I was really curious about why you're all covered in dust and slime refuse and the like. Just give him a good old squeak. Speaking to his unseen audience again, he pulls out the towel he brought, sinks it into the warm water, and wipes the slime surface down with it. And he takes out another towel, soaks it in cold water, and rubs the slime down once more. They all shiny. You believe? With each stroke, it feels like the slime's jiggly body grows a little firmer. That's just a funny sentence. I'm sorry. After some time, another slime peeks its face out from the ceiling. There we go. Let's see, your friend's all clean now. Could you show me your bath? I'd like to take care of you all a bit more. And they look to new slime and face and cheerfully offer services. Blip blip. Since slimes come flowing out from every direction, catching Tomte up in their midst and leading him elsewhere. Oh, so that's where the bath. So that's where the bath is. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna turn into a sauna while he's there. Oh, Tomte got all friendly with the slimes in the blink of an eye. He didn't just make a show that he wasn't an enemy. He went and did something they'd like. They were just dust-covered slimes, huh? It all happened so fast. I didn't notice at all. Yeah, I didn't notice either. Tomte's amazing for picking up on it so quick. Say, what do you think? How do you see what he's done as a producer? Professional de-escalation. As professional de-escalation. That's a long word. I agree. It's not something easy to copy, and that must make an important unique tool in his toolkit. Yeah, everyone's happy. Other trainees not in agreement. Before long, you hear Tomte let a please call from inside the house. Check out, everyone. The slimes are all clean now. Why are you mostly naked? Put some clothes first. Yeah, I can see that. As far as I'm excited processing the word you said as he shares the news with the group. Oh, and you have to hear this. I was speaking with the slimes, we'll clean them up, and I've got great news. You don't mind letting us use the house for our adolescents. Seems that they'd handle the cleaning up the place in our lodgings. Pretty great allies to get, don't you think? And in return, I'll keep the slimes themselves all clean. Come on, guys, out of town. That tickles. Slimes really love them. They're all over him, literally. But I would love seeing this. Why do you put up yourself out there to convince them? But can you at least head back to the bath or put on some clothes? Yeah, Tomte, you should be considerate for yourself as you are with the slimes. You're a bunch, Tomte. I'll be a slime myself. Anyways, we're going to ignore the producer. Good lord. Anyway, looks like we'll be able to start lessons tomorrow. Finish moving the furniture in, yeah? Good for them. Good for them. With an unexpected incident overcome, the trainees all head back into the house together. Oh, really now? They're just as good as I thought. Jeez, I just don't feel like doing anything. Paul had one of his banners watching over the whole affair. He was generally elated to hear the report, then his freshman turned school as if he had anticipated it from the start. But if they're going to start idling on my level for a bit, can they really keep that level of energy going? They just don't get it. None of them get it. No one does. But I know how it'll play out in the end. Whatever. Yeah, so one of my timeline is hardcore shipping Otohime and Yamasachi Hiko, which is like fair, I guess. They are one of the more push relationships in Housamo, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Training camp begins tomorrow. To Apollo, but this idol skill no has quality. This is a period of pointlessness. What will happen from here on out is clear to him through his prophecies, much like the future he shows his fans. With that, they go. Oh, for a second I thought there was like a typo or some shit, like they had an extra H. Here moves on to the first day of lessons in another world. I guess we're gonna have to click stuff again. End of the episode. Tomte Idol. 1. In an off-the-record interview, Apollo, a transient often called the ultimate solo idol, said the following. What moved me to become an idol? Was that one of his alt fits? Jeez. Why do you always have your name somewhere? What moved me to become an idol? That's a good question you're asking. First, the deal is there's nothing with my kind of gravity in Tokyo showbiz system, got it? There's no other sun. I mean, there should be at least 24 other suns in Tokyo somewhere. Shit, there should be a few suns from El Dorado alone. No Tezcatlipoca is one. The sun moves the planets around it, he said, but no one moves the sun. Top idol just is on the top because they can dance well, sing, perform, or the best of them. They're good at teaching the audience the moves. There are plenty of people like that. They rise, they fall, they disappear. Top idol, however, becomes one because the world needs them, requires them, desires them, society demands, so one becomes. So if we're talking with all that in mind, then I'll tell you, when the fans come or seek proclamations, they want to see the contrast or gap between light and shadow that makes me. Was he Zamna one, or is he just from Dorado? So chat, give me a second, I gotta go piss. I don't know, who are the other sons in Samo? Answer that while I go piss. I am the back. So, Taz, Katsukoro, Amaterasu, Katsuga. It's true. like we're missing a few other ones. In time past, Apollo's twisted prophecies had the world in the palm of his hands. When a king seeking dominance sought his counsel, he prophesied that a great country would fall. The king started a war and thus destroys the land. Apollo did not speak lies, but the people who was forever tormented by results they did not seek. Hubris! Yet this is all the more reason why they sought Apollo's proclamations, why countless murders lined up before his dwelling. He was not sought because he could tell the future, he was sought because he moved the world in a grand and dramatic fashions. That is why he was praised and worshipped. The greater which one moves the world, the gap is only before and after one takes action, serves as the measurement of an idol's power. Whoa. Doesn't matter how hot or bright you burn, it doesn't matter how high you tower up in those blue blazing skies. That's not enough to stay top idol. There's no idol in the universe that can shine on the audience for all eternity. Like they said, when it's in a shine, behold that even the sun will burn out in time, leaving the universe to chill and freeze. The latest advances in what? Keep forgetting. That Apollo holds is the reason that gap, that contrast to the sole quality that sets the top idol apart. However, but then when the interviewers had left and the cameras were off and the public had no longer probed, what a pain! They're not going to get it, right? And I know they're not going to get it, so that's that. Oh, dawn. After making peace and gaining cooperation of the slimes that had taken residence in the old movie set village, you and the trainees finished organizing a lesson studio and spend the night in your lodgings. Then good morning, new blood. Here's this voice this day. Where's he speaking from? Oh, voice sounds like it's screaming in your ears. The guitar company bells from outside the building. Good lord! Oh wow, we're all in sweats. I don't know why Vapula looks so different. Good morning. Gosh, an alarm. It's way too early for this. Let me sleep a little more. Morning, everyone. I slept great. Looks like you slept less great. All okay? The start of a beautiful morning. It sure is! Responds will steer your shout with a smile. I don't like the high-pressure voices like these. Where the hell is he yelling from? The whole place is bogus speakers. Maybe it's a ringing. Alright, young buds. Get the program. Our special lessons have already begun. Gather up out in front. Wait, the lesson already started? Let's get ready. Head out, everyone. The lesson now? But we haven't even had breakfast yet. Didn't sign up for an early morning training. It'll be a hard lesson, Oh, say, where's Amduscias? They're only just woken up. Your training's heading inside. It's cold out. I'm too tired. I want to head back to bed. I want to sign up for... Oh, hey, wait, everyone. Oh, yeah. Potato. A lot of them are world representatives, which is unsurprising. Ugh. Alright, we're going to start filming. Let's get to it. You and the trainee. The trainees, Apollo and his managers will line up in front of the Vine Monin. My best attempt at his name. Alright, that's all you. Good morning, young bloods. I'm Vane Monin, will be your voice trainer for this little stint in training camp. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good morning, Amduscias. You interject this morning, Apollo. You two have a lot of passion. Morning. Sure, I'm looking forward to learning what this kind of lesson this will be. Oh, I got called out to come over. I was just thinking about what could happen. Next, what could happen next has me shaking my boots. Are you wearing bootsies? The exact opposite reaction. I trained as one of the teachers from Nakano, right? Scary enough to have fun. Have you quivering? This guy's a legend in our school, and Student Mynoghra personally teaches is guaranteed to go pro. Problem is, he only gives personal lessons to students he thinks have potential. This one is a real golden opportunity. Got it? That's fortunate, but why are you so nervous then, Amduscias? Well, see, this rumor his lessons are rough. Real rough. Some students retire levels of rough. Pro debut? Pro debut or retirement? Talk about a strings. Alright, so this guy's a big deal. Got it. Of training, huh? Wonder if it's tougher than the darker headmaster Dead's. Now I'm looking forward to it. I love your enthusiasm, Tomte. You just take everything on the chin like, hell yeah, today's gonna be a good day. Nothing, kill your vibe. Mynoghra loudly clears his throat over the chattering trainees, demanding quiet. Before our lesson, I would ask of you, young bloods, if you want a good singing voice, what do you need? I would say a good ear for music. You've gotta have more than... You gotta have that rhythm too, like there's tons of songs that are hard to sing in karaoke. I think you need to have pep and spirit. Want to make people have fun as an idol, right? Musical sense, technique, expressive skill, there are lots of answers, but what it is that Mr. Mynoghra wants to hear? Paul receives a question with a frigid lack of enthusiasm, opting not to answer. And you, producer, how'd you answer my question? Physical fitness first. Precisely! The trainees answer all certain necessities, but what does one need to gain that skill? That expressive power. That's right, physical fitness. That is the bedrock. First-rate performer does not shirk the maintenance of their instruments. Tell me then, what is an artist's instrument? There is only one answer: themselves. Singing, commenting, commenting, changing, all sorts of performers, all in a show that runs a good 2 or 3 hours. You need to get the stamina you need to see. You need to get the stamina to see it through. When the show reaches its peak, it's when it's at its end that you need to do your best. Can you squeeze out the energy you need to go the distance? You'll have to. Do that, you need to train yourself. That's why we're starting with physical fitness. They nods understandingly. Vapula looks clearly amused. Echo looks at everyone in amazement. Amduscias maintains a blank expression. Overwhelmed by Mynoghra's rousing speech, the trainees are then given a previously unimagined training task that leaves them shocked. Therefore, during the duration of this training camp, you'll be running one lap from this spot to the hill up north each morning. 5 miles total. Get running. What? Well, the slack jump. Why is the slack jump, producer? You're running with us. I figured. Honestly, it should be easy for the protagonist how much physical activity they get up to. After warming up, you, Apollo, and trainees began running along the mountain path out from your lodging. At the start, everyone runs at the same pace. Then all parties gradually start to spread out, differences in stride and stamina. Uh-oh, it's gonna be hard for Echo, I already know that. I'm not tired, chat, but I did feel the need to force out a yawn. All is gone before you know it. Vanished to who knows where on the running course. Meanwhile, Tomte matches pace with Vapula and Echo, who lack confidence, encouraging them as he goes. Good for them. Amduscias is probably doing fine. Look at that body. And Amduscias are running side by side in front of them. Why do I have to run too? Probably better staying behind Mr. Mynoghra and having to deal with that pressure while you wait, right? With lines to pit, yeah, as you jog along with energy and maintain the relaxed conversation, time you see Apollo's back in the distance up ahead. Hey, Amduscias, how's it going? Working hard or hardly working? Regular conversation when you catch up. And your first rate idol runs about this distance to build up that stamina. Pretty tough at first, but you keep your eyes on the prize, the pro debut. Run 5 miles, I believe in you. Good luck. Going on ahead. Damn. Muscle Twin can do it. Speaks of the same pleasant. I'm yawning so much. I just took a nap. Ugh. Yeah, pleasant. He speaks of the same pleasant tone he brings to his shows, not out of breath, even the slightest, for pushing speed further and sailing off. The idols really are somebody. Damn, Apollo really is something. Just look at how easily he handles this crazy workout when he goes into idle mode. Okay, I'm inspired. Let's bump up our pace a bit. Yeah! Conversing with and receiving encouragement from the top idol he admires so much fills Amduscias with inspiration. Not through my hand lotion. Influenced by Apollo? Well, you do like idols. I'm going to tell the others eventually, but I'll tell you first. Yay! Oh, you deny it, and I get a funny scene. I've been hiding it this whole time. Iking? What the fuck is that supposed to say? Or is it just... Is it supposed to say king and just has like a line? It's not like Iking? Probably does just say king. Now that I think about it. Been hiding it this whole time, but I love idols, enough to wish I were one myself. But it's like what I said when you scouted me. This industry doesn't need burly guys like me. So I'd given up on it. Figured it was a dream that was never going to happen. Hey, Fuuri, you're sure about this, right? That it's okay for me to want to stand on that shining stage? Of course! We're all free to dream. Yeah, you're right. Whether that'll come true or not, we'll try to make it come true or not. That's another story. Oh, I didn't read that correctly at all. Thanks, producer. I'll try facing what it is I really want to do. Alright, time to strap up and run harder. I'm gonna catch up with Apollyon, huh? Polly just sitting there, fucking tired. He's like, well, I'm gamed out. The two of you catch sight of a figure up ahead. It is unmistakably the idol you just spoken with. I knew it. Amduscias has had a whisper of disbelief, slowing his pace, and as before him, in reality, he's not one to lose. He's just oh. Yep, that's it for today. Shooting caretakers, take care of the rest, okay? Oh, but get him back to her room first. Great job today, Apollo. You're absolutely magnificent out there. Come on, lock in, bruh. We're sure don't want to wrap up your running here, Apollo. That trainer didn't look like the kind of guy who would let that slide. Excuse me? You really think caretaker and back talk to me like that? Oh, tell him apologies, Apollo. Still new here. I'll give him a good talking to afterward. Thanks, much appreciated. Oh, hey, you're awfully quick. I'm surprised for you to take a little longer with your speed. Lock in, bro. You really want to slack on running? Oh, come on, you don't gotta be no fun like everyone else. They got the pictures they wanted, so I don't have to try any harder. Oh, Relaxation Express. Sitting cross-legged on an expensive rug, laid out atop the mountain trail, Apollo speaks without a trace of guilt. And before along the top idol, Amduscias steals himself and replies, Polly, I'd like to run with you. I'm actually a big fan of you, Polly. I want to shine on stage just like you do. Your lightning debut rocked my world, and I'm knowing you. I see such an idol in my lifetime. The gap between the showbiz glitz of your concert and the Gabriel with Gabriel and the warmth of your smile during the fan service was just dying for. And who are you again? Amduscias. Wow, you've been watching me a lot, haven't you? Ain't that something? Apollo exaggerated reacts in an apparent effort to cut off Amduscias for a barrage. Yeah, I have. Real look up to you, Apollo. That's so. Not like that matters much to me. First came out sounding cold and uncaring and showed a different kind of disinterest, slovenly attitude he's playing until now. Stuff you went about did purely as business. None of it really matters to me. What? If you want to have your ideas or dreams or whatever, go ahead, have them, enjoy them. No matter what you say, though, you're not getting me to run again. Then, as if to refuse any further conversation, Apollo lies down lies down with his back to the trainee. He's not here for this shit. Oh, there's such as go. Hey, that's going too far. Let me give you a piggyback ride. Even you, show more interest than the others, cannot get a reaction out of Apollo. There's a patient before you. The Edo speaks up again with his back still turned. Guys ain't going, then I'll be heading out first. Caretakers, yes sir. Managers assemble around Apollo to call. Before the play. Jeez, Flanagan, hoist the master onto it. Produces watches with a sad look in his eyes. Apollo makes his exit. What the hell are the ground? What the hell? A loud voice bells for all to hear. Apollo! Thought you could sneak away, did you? Well, you can't fool these legendaries of mine. I don't care if you're a special guest. While you're here, my word is law. Any trainees who can't even wait a day before tapping out, get a new special training menu. Oh. And when he comes rushing at him from the direction of the camp, kicking up a trail. Jesus! Crap, I was that fast. Gotta get out of here. Here, there goes Dash. Dash at the speed of light. Too late. With all the strength of a raging tsunami, Vimon knocks over the platform with the tall on it, locks him in a grapple. On trail wrestling. Take care of him, trainer. Let's go, producer. Sometime later, the trainees managed to finish their 5-mile run and return safely to the lesson studio. Nice. They're gonna need a lot of water. Can't move. Running before breakfast sure is torture. Great job out there, Vapula. I brought you some water. Nice. Catch our breath here and relax a little. Why are you so energetic, Tomte? You were slowing down for me and Vapula, but that's really something. Proper Santa Claus needs strength, so a lot of classes beyond reindeer training also include running. Amduscias, you can produce are pretty impressive too. You got back to camp a lot sooner than any of us. I think I might have pushed myself a bit too much, but I'm glad to see you all survive day one, or morning one, at least. As if I'm owning back yet, you blast past at the speed of light on the way. Tomte is staring toward the path in the camp where Apollo comes to view, dragging himself back. I'm taking any more caretakers. Where's the water? I take it you like my special training menu. Sounds like I woke up that slack body of yours. Good job running the distance. You made yourself a good example for the other trainees. Have this water. You've earned it. Polly! My moaning imposer of the regime is not even slightly out of breath. The bucket of water and dumps it all over Apollo. Talk about ultra smart and the guy's giving out the training from hell. An Anvanto! What are you shouting about? Anvanto? Isn't it? It's a sauna fairy. Did you get it soaked too? Here's a sun fairy. Anvanto is one of the ultimate sauna techniques. Where the sweater uses cold water to chill the maximally heated body in one fell swoop. Now, this may not be a sauna, but having water dumped on you is probably the same effect as a proper Anvanto. Let me give it a try. Don't even! God, I love Tomte's enthusiasm. I know I've said this before, but I love his enthusiasm. It's just so nice. And so ends the hullabaloo of the first day's running, and the trainees finally get to sit down for some breakfast. Nice. What's the breakfast? Where's this the end? Oh, no. I know I've also said this before, but I fucking love the background CGs in Housamo. They're all genuinely really good. Now this is stuff. I was hungrier than hungry, and let me tell you, this exhaustion is some serious spice. I don't think I'll be able to eat much. Still hurts when we're running. And how about a sweet drink or some jelly? We have lessons after this, so I need to restock on energy. Thanks, Tomte. You're right. I should have a little for energy. But I've got to say, I'm surprised you're an Idol fan, Amduscias. I had no idea until you said something. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was obvious. Yeah, I thought it was obvious. It really looked like you were hiding it, so I pretended not to notice. Wait, seriously? I thought it was totally being stealthy. Thanks for coming out and telling us, though, Amduscias. I'm glad you have an idol otaku in our midst. Feel reassured for having one, too. Until I'm seeing lessons next, right? up as hard as that running lesson. Oh, what the fuck? I just had a little spinny loading thing. I'm not looking forward to whatever bullshit my PC is up to now. Might end up being as hard as that running lessons. I do like singing, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I was right. You're right about that. Since this is Mr. Von Monen we're talking about before we sing, it'll probably be... workout time! I knew it. Yeah, you're probably fucking... It must be so surreal for you all to be reading this with for me to be hearing all this with my American ass accent. Everyone except Amduscias had seen this coming, freeze up with their mouths hanging agape. Need to train those muscles if you're going to make a powerful stage-ready body. First, classics, crunches, push-ups, and squats. Now! Oh, look at them. What? Don't tell me we won't even get to sing this lesson. Mobilization practice. Oh, we're finally getting to sing. This will be fun. Like music lessons back in. On your backs, raise your legs up 10 centimeters, and keep that form. Huh? Understanding the trainees are in the designated position, the assistant waiting in the wing starts playing the electronic piano. Focus on your abs and vocalize through abdominal breathing. Be louder than me. I'm not doing that. Too late for me to be making all that noise. Us the ones have it easy. Hang in there. Amduscias and Tomte do their training as told. Echo and Vapula are struggling to hold the position. Paul, however, who managed to recover from his special treatment earlier and join the lesson. Oh, I don't gotta waste my time with this nonsense. Can we be done, like, now? He's pulling all the training in perfect form and ease, complaining all the while. Oh, you got enough gas in the tank to complain. Try this. Hold yourself in a V shape, twitch your hips left and right, sing a full song. You gotta be kidding me. No way he can pull that off. Sure, he's acting kind of foul, but Paul's getting it. Ew. Then the very thought of what it would take to follow training's orders off, fall speechless. He turns around at Apollo. Gato bends his body in V shape, twists his body back and forth, and sings one of his usual songs, a cappella with no apparent difficulty. Wow, what a wonderful song! Sing while doing calisthenics. That's a top idol. Seriously? He could pull this off so easily. Why didn't he bother ducking out of practice? I just don't get this guy. Paul sings the entire song without reacting to either praise or the surprise. Amduscias does not react to his fellow trainees either. His heart is full of conflicting emotions as he stares at the legendary idol. The wait is over, young bloods. Now for your song lessons. You've studied the demo tapes and scoreland sheet I'd handed you beforehand, right? And hear what you've got for starters. Von Monen's signal, the instrumental track starts playing. The trainees stand up, straight and breathe deeply while listening to the prelude. Nice. Then they managed to sing without going too far off pitch, but the lack of professionalism expected of an idol unit. Fair enough. What do you think? Any words, the producer? Job learning the song. What's wrong to improve? Not really my specialty. Saying nothing about your appraisal, Von Monen turns to Apollo. You're next, Apollo. And not one of your usual ones either. You can't repeat the song you just heard, right? You can repeat the song you just heard, right? Oh, why do I gotta go out of my way to sing their song? And sing their song all the way to the end, I'll leave you out of lessons for the rest of the day. Does that satisfy you? Well, it shows only a very faint reaction to this offer. Young music stars sustain some pressure on identicals when he takes the stage. Wow. They're pulling that off. Ad-lib dance moves too. The trainees are shocked at Apollo's improvised performance, as are you. The song overwhelms you in such a way they cannot put you feel the words before long it ends. Listen up, trainees. When your careers will be legendary, you'll need a good example. Top class idol can pull it off. Can pull out this level of power and presence after hearing a song once. Remember that. Damn. You, producer, don't forget what you've seen either. Want to bring your artist to greater heights, you need to know the peak. Now, time for individual instructions. Step forward, one by one. Sir, yes, sir. They can do this very well. Trainees shout in lockstep for anyone willing to receive Van Monen's training. Van Monen. Strikes them that their dream, making their dream come true, will take far more effort than they had imagined. Oh, Jada. So let's see if we can get through this part 2 before stream ends. Looking far more ready to train than when they did their morning greetings. The trainees bow their heads and respect and begin receiving individual instruction. This isn't nerd karaoke. This isn't nerd karaoke. It's about not about having a good time for yourself. You need to be singing to strike the hearts of your listeners. Oh, wow. Got you good. Hold it. You can't just charge in on passion alone. Read the score, match your tempo. Don't try to vibe your way past forgetting the lyrics. Amduscias, do you remember what I've told you back in Nakano, yes? That we need to balance up techniques and expression? That hiding yourself won't move the listener, no matter how good at singing you are? Precisely, you have good vocals while you're too guarded, too reserved, and more of your ego out. Either that or create an idol character to act as and fully sing into him whenever you're performing. Make a mask and keep it on, for your fans on and off the stage, whether it's you, your true self, or your crafted character. Stick to one and see it through. Echo, you got a beautiful voice, that's for sure, but your song communicates nothing. Do it again from the top and keep singing until I say when. Yes, sir, sing it from the top. I'm going to instruct the trainees in order. When Echo's turn comes around, I'll have her deeper attention grips the studio. Each time Echo sings, on one's expression, voice grow harsher. That's no different. Do it again. Ew. Think of the meaning of the lyrics. Do part A again. Don't just focus on technique. Come on, again. Jeez. Why is he singling out Echo and repeat stuff like that? She sounds really good to me. There has to be a reason he's being so harsh on her, but I have no idea what she's doing wrong. What are you being too harsh? I mean, look at poor Echo. She looks like she's going through the ringer. Trainees are shaking, seeing one of theirs go through a much harsher experience than any of them had. What should I do? Stop him? Terrified moaning. Echo thinks to herself she loves singing. She would hum with the other nymphs back in Olympus, always a living song. She thought somewhere in the back of her heart that she is a talented singer, and yet here she is doing exactly what the trainer demands, but to no avail. Repeating the song over and over, she loses sight of what constitutes singing well. But pride and deciding fast will begin to fade away. She no longer knows what to do. Ooh, Echo! Ugh. Crap. Believe it, I guess I'm talking about Echo's talent that I went way too hard. Oh no! Oh no! Baby Gorilla! Good. Chat, would you believe when I said I need to kill Reef for my sippy juice again? It's what happens when I do visual novels. It's a lot of talking, lots of reading. It's supposed to be expected. But chat, I don't fucking know. Who's your favorite character so far in the event? Discuss that while I go dip out for a second. I gotta make sure I have sippy juice on hand. Yeah. BRB.
Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Chad, I usually move my chair really down low for this. For some reason, sitting down, I don't know. Well, it's probably because I fucked up my knee while walking. But like, but it's, every so often I just feel my knee just feels weird. Well, it's probably because, definitely should have done more stretching and practice before doing that, what I did the other day, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like her vocals yet made the solo parts all more difficult. Echo instinctively tends to move towards the beat of the others around her, yet her solo vocal section manages she stand out. Let's take a break. Hold it in and watch the lesson. So that's your choice. You believe in her, and so will I. There's no need to go that far. It's not like a... Wait, please, don't finish the sentence. Well, whoa. Let's go! I can keep going. Please keep mixing again. Echo holds Van Monen's gaze and shouts, not even bothering to wipe away her tears. I'm angry, but who am I angry at? Let's go. Let's go. Good. I like this. I would honestly one of my favorite characters from the event. Honestly, I consider more her event than Heracles. Granted, I think Heracles' icon is on the event banner. Or the event tab. Angry, but who am I angry at? My trainer for being too harsh? No, the only one person I could be angry at. The person who can't even take a step on the path of idledom, whose abilities just aren't up to snuff. Me, myself. Formed by Echo's force, the system plays music again without waiting for a moment's reply. Remember the train's words, close her eyes and listen closely and faces the rhythm with each verse. She remembers what Amduscias had told her about the weight of being taught by Van Monen. This guy's a legend in our school. Any students Van Monen personally teaches is guaranteed to go pro. Problem is, he only gives first lessons students things have potential. This is a real golden opportunity, got it? Just back then, everyone had worked hard to bring us together, but I wasn't able to come through when I had to. So back then that I would change and I don't want to waste any commitment. This time, I'm going to find my courage and take on the unknown. But I'm an echo, someone who exists in a reflection of someone else's voice. Well, in that case... Oh. I'll answer the voice that's fighting... I'll answer the voice that's fighting for us, the one that wants to make our dreams come true. Oh. There we go. Oh. Well, what do you think? Able to calm her emotions, Echo's singing voice had trembled a few times during her song. From sheer technical standpoint, she thinks her singing at the start of the lesson was better. However, not just now, Echo. You're singing with the voice of someone not in the group. Singing the voice of someone not in this group, weren't you? Oh yes, someone this group needs, someone I want to harmonize with. They both glanced momentarily at a certain someone watching the lesson. Well, good job, Echo. You showed guts to give. Even me pause. Yay! Oh. Everyone's attitude completely changes and a certain expression softens into a smile. Apologies too, I was planning on pushing any of you and training so hard from day one. Just couldn't stop myself from trying to expose some brilliant talents I got sight of. Thought that highly ever next time. Thought that highly ever, huh? So long against performance sought instruction out of many different talents. We'll understand where they shine brightest and polish what talents they have are what we call aces. Echo, I believe in that in time, that singing talent of yours will make you the group's ace. You don't just have a brilliant sing voice, in a way, you got talent to draw out the other members and have them harmonize with your voice. Oh. My voice has that kind of power? I don't really understand. But not, you're still rough, still up behind the ears. That's something everyone feels after birth, though it's a gate you pass through once and never return to. You swear you hear the familiar sound of a knowing scoff from the shadowy corner of the room. How you were born with that talent isn't important, because the time comes for everyone when they... Oh, this music's nice, actually. I like it. Because the time comes for everyone, they choose what birth to undergo, what they will become. Amduscias, Vapula, Tomte, everyone's on the same boat. An idol's not given life from those around them, but they are born from their own desire. That concludes today's lesson. Give up your training on your own. Thank you, sir. Nice.
In idol training camp, lessons are conducted from morning to evening. When those evening classes end, trainees have the night to themselves. Time is used for self-practice to help complete the assignments used given each of them, or for simple refreshment and relaxation. Tonight, however, driven by someone's spoken understanding, the group gathers in the break room for practice area. Hell yeah! That was amazing, Echo. Mr. Mimona never praised someone so much on the first lesson. You really are something. The guy's kind of terrifying, though, right? I mean, if he was throwing that book at me like that, I'd tap out right away. I'm a top reader. Don't fucking say that! And you and I think that was pretty rough instruction, though. Well, on the other hand, I guess that means our trainer was just that serious. Get what you're saying, Tomte, but I'd rather have fun in my lessons. Before Echo can say anything, door opens and in comes Apollo. Nice. I was hoping to grab me a nice snooze, but the whole group's here. Want to clear you a spot? Sleep in your room. Want a snack? If you're feeding me, I don't think I'd mind. Just kidding. Well, whatever. Don't matter to me, none of you gather here. You gotta answer the question of mine, though. No way. Apollo's speaking to us himself? Ignoring our fellow Olympian straightening himself out in reverence, Apollo asked the question of the group. See, the big lion guy over there was saying something to this regard. I gotta ask. Don't put yourself like this. Why be so on edge? Why not just leave the whole song and dance business to idling people who couldn't be anything? Idling to the people who couldn't be anything else. Just don't know why you'd make yourself suffer like this. You have dreams too. Tough accomplishments are satisfying. Don't say I want to play, let's go. I thought you're an incredible idol, Apollo, but you don't need to rain on others parade like that. Like, I'd do that. I just spoke up because what you're up to is so obvious it doesn't make any sense. What I want to be is what I'm good at are different things, so I have to put in the effort no matter what, or at least that's what I think. Different ball game from you, Apollo. You got the auto talent. You got that auto talent. Don't need to do the work to keep on shining. Yeah, I don't need a prophecy to tell that we're never going to get along. Deuce is right. There's a lot of joy to be felt when achieving a harder goal. And that's joy you can share with those who support you all along the way. Oh yeah, huh? All that telling me is that I don't have a clue, you all don't have a clue in the world. I'm Apollo. Would it be alright for me to say something? Apollo gives his consent with a glance and nod. If you want to know why I'm working this hard, it's because my producer and trainer believes in me. I don't think I can become an idol. I don't think I'm cut out for it. Ooh. Oh, I remember this. But the people around me are always watching out for me. They tell me what I haven't realized about myself. And I don't want to let them down. I just want to meet their I want to meet their expectations. Yeah, I know that. Forget as much from that singing of yours. You heard that scary voice the trainer said. You heard what that scary voice trainer said. It's all so obvious I don't need to ask. Huh, what does that mean? I got left earlier. I'm trying to give advice at work. Pile out. Yes, sir. This room's too crowded to relax. I'm gonna head back to sleep. See ya. Gotta hoist him up and carry him off. Damn it, it's not fair. Probably's got all the talents I wish I had, and he acts like he doesn't care about any of it. He's just so cool. Still, he could at least show a little more interest in us if growing down the same path. Could have heard us out a little. Amduscias' bitter remarks, I could notice something whispers to himself. All the top 12 Olympians are a little like that. But what he said and understanding something without hearing it put into words, might have felt the same. Among her memories of home, where she thought people wanted to share how she felt with her first love to soothe their loneliness. Recalling them now, she realized that deep within her heart, buried under such empathy, may have been the desire to exist in his world, to at least be noticed by him, if not loved. Fuuri, why'd you scout me out to be an idol? With the questioning look, she adds, why'd you notice me? Realize this. Oh. I have no idea which one of these answers will produce the romancy thing, but experienced a wonderful romance. You have a gripping appeal. Your voice is very cute. That's so. I'm not sure about that, but if it's what you think, well, I want to hear what you and the others think of me. What you think of me, what you think is good about me. I'll keep my ears open. Thank you, producer. I'll become a wonderful idol. Just you wait. Satisfied with the answer she received, Taiko thanks you all with a relieved smile. There's something I want to discuss about self-practice. Monen's lessons continued to the next day. The day after that, then a few days of lessons, and the trainer notices that he looks in his trainer's face have clearly changed. When his eyes wide, Monen makes a loud announcement. Time for a vocals battle. What? Vocals battle? I want to fill them good hands. Sound of Monen's voice line and Sheet and another trainer doing step into the studio. Ziz, hello. What's Ziz? Oh goodness me, did I give you a surprise? We gave quite the surprise too. I hadn't thought in my wildest dreams that you'd be an idol producer. I'm gonna introduce the singer Renan. She'll be your opponent today. You're Renan? Legendary famous singer? Very honest, someone among you knows my stage name. Pleased to meet you, future idol unit. Hope you'll enjoy singing with Big Sister here. I'll be adding my modest singing talents to the mix too. Once as aside, let's see how much you've grown up close and personal. Alright trainees, go head to head. Seal this legend and legend and impress me. Yeesh, really gonna be able to sing worth a damn up against a pro like this? Of course we can. We've been training hard so far. I think so too, Vapula. Everyone, let's do our best. This is Land Sheet. Go easy. Time to show what we've trained for. And you hear this, everyone? Good. Let's let them hear our song. This is what the fight's gonna be. Beat up Ziz on the name She. So I have 3 turns, okay. Auto battle. That was basically just a cutscene. I'm not gonna hate on it. I literally did nothing. I literally did nothing. I love how Housamo knows exactly what you're here for. Doesn't even fuck around. Like, yeah, you're here to read a visual novel, not play this shit. My stillborn romance was sad, but that wasn't all it was. The emotion I welled up in the fall painted my heart, making it a far more vivid canvas. It's because of the people I met here in Tokyo that I'm finally been able to let myself think that. Which is why I keep finding myself thinking, if only I'd been braver back then. When I had the courage to say what I loved to who I loved, to communicate what I wanted him in turn, that I wanted him to turn to look at me. There's no going back in time, though, even if I managed to face my past. So I started thinking about what I can do in the future. From here on out, I've always wanted to move forward, after all. Like the people who just met me encouraged me so much. I want to encourage those that have a tendency for romance like mine. So I always want to cheer on those who chasing love to see their romantic dreams come true. I honestly think we've made fucking great progress in the long term of this event. I'll put all of those feelings into my song and cheer on my listeners' romantic ambitions as an idol. Maybe poor at speaking after taking that curse, but I know that if I can say it, and I can sing it. Comes to an end, and the vocals battle reaches its close. Monen simply stares at the trainees, saying nothing. Say we didn't do anything to vex him, did we? I got no clue. I wasn't singing my heart out that I didn't have time to notice anything off. Let's just say calm down, right? We finished singing, there's nothing else we can do, right? We have to be fine. Our song definitely got through to him, I think. Hopefully. After the training shared anxiety, they looked toward you and the silence becomes unbearable. Well, what do you think? Worthy! Yay! Very impressive. If you think the game is won, you were singing like true pro. Alright, we did it! Everyone thank you, trainer! Great job, everyone! You shot up so much higher than I thought you would. You only started practice just a few days ago, didn't you? Goodness, you got this stuff already. I'm so impressed. So your training really paid off. Echo really brought everyone up. Idols are the best. Yeah. There's something I want to discuss with self-practice. How about temporarily, at least we all practice together? That's a good idea. I want to let everyone know I want to let everyone know how I want to sing this song. I want to know this kind of feeling you all put into the song too. And I want us to consider everything consider together how we want to deliver our songs to our audience. Great idea, Echo. I'm all for it. I mean, I have a few ideas of my own. Of any parts of the song that can give us trouble. Nice, nice, nice. Hearing from you what the trainees have decided on about moaning, grunts, and affirmation. First, having Echo question her own singing, that is big as is. Yet you also notice that in the song, she's resonating with her team members' thoughts and feelings. Yes, yes. Oh, now that's growth. It's been a while since I've seen something so impressive. How did you scouted are going to be legends, believe you me. I'm looking forward to seeing them shine. I have nothing more to teach them. Let them train on their own and seek out a legendary debut. This concludes today's special voice lesson. I'll be cheering on from far back in Nakano. Thank you, sir. Nice. Oh, MZ gone. We're about to end stream, like really soon, honestly. Looks like those trees figured out one of the things they just didn't get. However, is not surprised at all. Everything revolves around him. There's only one star in this world and only one top idol above all. Huh? They all survived Mr. Vi's lessons? Seriously? Like, that's totally crazy. So I'm next, huh? It's gonna be really cray-cray, for real. Real for real. Just like me. Real for real. Since that kid really pissed me off. Only one son in this world, he says. What's up? What do you mean? Yeah, this is the end of the event. No, that episode. Honestly, we made great progress. Went from the prologue all the way to the third. It's got on 4 or 5. Maybe we'll be able to end this in like 2 or 3 streams. What do they say? Jet, what do you think of stream? All this talking is giving me a headache. Making me lightheaded. Don't like it. Oof. Jeez, no comments from chat. Okie dokies. Nice. Someone's mute, man. I don't know. A mute artist made a PNG tuber. That's very cool. Take a break. I can't. I got an entire video to make for Sunday, so I'll probably just be going right back to talking. God, I've been talking so fucking much. My jaw is sore and thinking about Team J flare up, but fucking gonna ignore that. Gonna take it like a painkiller and just work through it. Anyway, thank you for being here. Carlos Montiel, EMC Gone, Percy Jackson, Jada, anyone else? Going once. Going twice. Sold. Be sure to tune in on Monday for maybe I'll stream more. Maybe I'll stream more Housamo. Maybe I won't. We'll figure it out then. As always, this show's Fuuri. Like and subscribe. Code and Patreon link in the description. And as always, this show's Fuuri signing out. Bye.